Hey everyone, and welcome back to another King Arthur Legends Rise video. So in today's video, guys, we are doing something that, well, I actually don't know if you guys should do it or not. That's the whole point of this test. We're going to buy this, and we're going to see if it's worth it. Now, I saw some pretty cool videos talking about the theory of this, which is that Ceres could eventually be the highest damage dealing hero because of this flame relic. So let's test that theory. This is one of the heroes that I do have C8, and I don't really have, the best kind of gear or setup on her. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. All right, so we got an additional copy, so she'll be C9. We do get 100 or 1,000 stamina, which is really nice, and then 50 of those mana orbs. So it's not bad. First of all, the 25,000 gems, a crazy amount of gems. However, what I've seen is, I don't know, it's weird. The gems, your main use of gems is going to be from the Lake of Avalon on your rate up summons. That's what it's going to be. Ever since they changed this to a guaranteed legendary of that banner, so they took away the 50-50. Now it's just guaranteed 60 you're going to get that hero. I'm just going to be using the gems for energy, in all honesty. And even at that point, once it gets to the case where you're at like 6 daily stamina charges, you're not going to want to use your gems anyway. So that's kind of why I burnt the gems. And makes for a good video. Okay, so let's unlock our fire relic. The thing here, the thing that you're going to be using is your skill 3. This is going to be a high damage ability, and on top of that, you're also removing buffs, and you have the potential to remove 2 buffs. This is like actually a very good skill in arena for sure, and it's going to be very good in the new dungeon, which is a lot of arena-based gear. So what we'll do is we'll pause here for a second. I'm going to try and get as lucky as I can with these skillups. I have just a couple books, so we're not going to have, a fully unloaded Ceres here. And then we'll change her gear up and see what we get. All right, we'll be back in a second here. All right, so this is what I got, guys. I went full effect accuracy. We'll talk about why. I think most of you know. But full effect accuracy, strife set on the bottom. I was just looking for damage stats along with effect accuracy as rolls. Wanted a little bit of speed as well if I could. There's still room for improvement. This can be 6 stars, right? I can get another couple percentage accuracy out of her. I can get some rolls here for effect accuracy. I can better upgrade this to maybe have the crit damage be down here and get a double roll in effect accuracy. I can have the belt be 6 star, and then the orb and the banner do not have effect accuracy on her. So the reason we're doing this is because on the fire relic, she does 2 hits of damage. It's 104% multiplier, but every point of effect accuracy she has, it increases the multiplier by 1.6. So that means right now we've got about 181 effect accuracy, which, like I said, I think we could easily get that up to about 210 once I have more change stat stones. But she has a 290% multiplier. That's pretty good. So 394% AoE damage. That's also removing 2 buffs once it's fully upgraded on the fastest hero in the game. That also provides, attack gauge boost. You also have, some other weird type of mechanics, which you're probably not going to use with the fire relic on that third passive. However, she does give herself additional effect accuracy anytime an ally attacks. And she has effect resistance. Now, effect resistance is actually pretty good in the new dungeon just because there's a lot of DOTs, there's a lot of abnormal status and stuff like that. So if you have the ability, you can, build an effect resistance team so you don't really have to worry too much about the debuffs. But yeah, let's go check this out. Now, I've done a couple runs of things, and the damage is very, very good. The thing is kind of where you'll use her, you don't need her, right? I think the only dungeon where you need her is this new dungeon. And if you don't really care about PvP, it just doesn't matter. All of these sets are really PvP related. Like Prevention set seems absolutely terrible. I don't know why anyone would ever use that, especially as a 4-piece set. Safeguard is good for, any of your damage dealers. The fact that they can start with a really big shield based on their attack percentage means that maybe they can't get one shot by like a Bedivere or an Irid or whatever. And then the Ascension set is also really good for like fast damage dealers. You inflicting 10% of your max HP on yourself is whatever, especially if your attack percentage is a 50% boost and you're going first. That's most likely what's going to happen. I would imagine most people would run Ascension on an Irid or a Bedivere, paired with like a Frost Morgan or whatever. But yeah, so if you don't care about this, then it doesn't really matter. So the team that I used to beat this, and it's not even 100% because sometimes my Morgan dies. I need to upgrade my Relic and all that stuff still. I'm just slacking. But the team, I don't want to talk about the team because it's nowhere near free-to-play friendly. It's like such a whale kind of team. But I do just want to show you the type of damage that this hero can do. We have Turin in there because on Turin's skill 2, she's able to give additional effect accuracy. Now, she is a little bit slower than our Ceres, so we'll have to wait till it comes back around. But yeah, so we were just going to pump out all of just AoEs the whole time. So we got Morgan in here to, amplify the damage, but here's our first attack. So pretty solid. It was hard to see the numbers. We'll see what this is after Nika and Turin goes. So now she has like Pierce and all this stuff up. Look at all the buffs that she has on her. It's insane. So she has 2 stacks of that Perpetua, right? Which is the effect accuracy. So she's increased her effect accuracy even more. She's got attack percentage up, attack speed, all of those crazy things. And now Turin just gave her additional effect accuracy of 40%. So let's see what the damage is this time. Yeah, like 17,000. And here she's in the Strife set, so she gets to go again because she killed one of the side ads. So, like I said, the damage is pretty good, and I've got plenty of room for improvement. But this is fun, okay? This is just fun for me. Whether or not it's needed, it's really not needed, guys. I don't think 25,000 gems is nowhere near worth it, okay? I will say, like I said before, for this dungeon, I think she can be very, very strong. It's a great hero for this. You won't need Charlotte or anything like that. You won't need Fire Anya. Although Fire Anya is much easier to get, you can buy that weapon in the shop. So that's also something to consider. I think her true value will actually come in Forbidden Dungeon hard because she is a control hero, just like Morgan. And I know a lot of times the game asks you to bring a control hero with a fire relic. sometimes Morgan's Fire Relic is not good in there because the enemies have attack gauge reduction immunity. So you want to bring like a Storm Relic or a Frost Relic. But yeah, so if we don't kill one of these, yeah, see, so we're going to get wiped here, I think. Ooh, we got lucky. So yeah, this isn't about the dungeon team. I did just want to show the damage. Very impressive, pretty cool stuff. But yeah, the thing is, the only other place that you would really use her from a PvE perspective, dungeon-wise, is Arcellus. Now, Arcellus is already a joke if you have Fire Morgan and you have the Fire Relic Sergius. You can throw any two heroes in here, and this can clear it. But, again, we'll just show you, for funsies, the type of damage that she can put out here. It's, pretty decent run times. I still believe some of the speed teams for this dungeon are nuts. Like, people are killing dungeon bosses in, I don't know, 5 turns. It's just like, good lord. So, yeah, but her damage can certainly stack up with Morgan, as most heroes can in this game. But she's a decent option here, but there's no reason to purchase 25,000 gems to get this hero. So all of you light spenders, free-to-play players, yeah, you should go nowhere near this relic. You won't need it. The only thing that I will say is, in the future, there is a possibility with additional content. Maybe this hero is super necessary. But the game, I think, has been pretty good with giving opportunities to get desirable relics for heroes. It's about once a month they do those events. And yeah, I think they've been pretty good with that. So you never know. Ironically, I was thinking I should wait, but they timed it really well, where this thing will expire after the maintenance, like right before the maintenance. So if they come out with a new event with the new hero, they could easily put this relic up in the shop, so you don't have to spend 25K, but in gems. But I did this for you guys. I don't have any tickets for Forbidden Dungeon Hard, but that is a place that I'm quite excited to use her, because I think there's a lot of buffs, a lot of things like that going around in there, and like I say, you don't always want to use Fire Morgan, and she's another option for a fire control hero, along with Lot. But yeah, like I said, she puts out some pretty good damage here. But I just wanted to showcase this for you guys right before this pack goes away. Very, very fun, but 25,000 gems is not really worth fun, okay? You can spend 25K gems in other areas for fun. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope it gives you a little bit of clarity. Maybe go out and get it anyway. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.